What's up guys, Sue here and welcome to my channel. I'm going to be giving away a Big Grin face mask this January the 11th. And all you gotta do to enter is subscribe and turn on post notifications. Then screenshot it, join my Discord, and post it in the giveaway chat. Hope to see you all there and good luck. What's up guys, Sue here and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you all how to build this amazing small clan base that honestly, I'd recommend it for like a small clan of 3, 4, 5, 6 people would be pushing it. 5 probably pushing it as well, but just depends on how organized and how grouped your clan could stay. But yeah, let me give you guys a little tour of the space real quick. So as you guys can see from the outside, it does not look like anything spectacular, but as you guys know, that's not what counts in Rust. So on the inside of the space, you can see you have peak downs, and you have this little bit of a bunker looking base, which I gotta admit it is. So first off, you have this one layer of sheet metal right here, and this sheet metal layer is to just protect, you know, all your loot rooms, which all your loot rooms, I'd say they're pretty cool. They go down like this, and they're all locked, so they're unlootable if they do break them, especially the ones on the top. So that's why I put all your highest tier weaponry. And of course you got another one over here, and all the way throughout the base you just have these things, which of course you can also store loot in. Just make sure that you turn on or turn off broadcasting, which I forgot to do probably for these two this one over here. No, whatever, it doesn't matter. Then of course you got your T3 and you got your high qual over here, which means you're gonna have this room, which this room is the most important room of all. This is where you're gonna have all your good stuff, and you can have shotgun traps in every single one of these rooms, and it will make them very difficult to get into. So I do highly recommend it. And then you got this TC room right here. So the thing about this TC room is, if you guys did not know, you can place 2 window covers at the same time. So if you place this one and this one, it costs 7 C4 to raid that on top of this. So literally just this room right here, just to get through this and then that, which you could not even get through because then you'd have to go through just a high qual wall. So you just have to waste 12, is it 12? Yeah, it's 12 C4. You have to waste 12 C4 just to get through this. And of course you'd have to break these as well, which means you're gonna have to use rockets. So you know, have fun trying to raid this room. But yeah, this entire base right here, it's pretty strong. You got 3 furnaces, but of course you can plop more down if you'd like. You could dig these down and put half walls and just make it like a little walkover thing, you know. Yeah guys, in total the minimum raid cost of this base, which would be doors, is 41 C4 through doors. That's insane, guys. Like literally, I don't think I found another base like this that's that tanky. And then of course you'd have to blow through this, so it would be 43 C4, which I actually forgot to add that in there. Yeah, 43 C4 just for this base. And of course if you're online, you can just pop up here into your peak downs, and, you know, you got multiple angles where you could kill them from. You can come all the way back here, you can be all the way from here. It would be almost impossible for them to kill you as long as you had a good enough shot and knew exactly what you're doing. But yeah guys, I'm not going to spend any more time talking about this space. Let's get right into the build. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that this triangle in the very middle is high qual. Then everything else around it, you're just going to want sheet metal. And the footprint for it is pretty easy. It should just look like this. Very basic, very simple. Then you're going to want to block off this triangle. You're going to want to block off this triangle. You're going to want to block off this triangle. Then you're just going to want to go ahead, wall all of these off. And then right here, wall this off. Make sure that this right here is armored. Whenever you're placing the TC in here, you're going to make sure it's pretty far out, and like far out enough for you to be able to loot it like very easily from the outside, because if it's like a very badly placed TC, it's gonna be very difficult to loot. So you should be able to loot it from about here, so that's pretty good. So now what you want to do is this entire room basically just needs to be turned to high qual, just to, you know, bump up that raid cost. Okay, there we go. It's looking good. Then right here, you're gonna want to go ahead and go up. Close off the triangles that you're not using, of course, and then close off the squares. And then you gotta leave open these triangles, because these triangles are gonna be the ways down into your loot room. So next you just want to grab a ladder. You just want to place it here so you can go down and be able to maneuver pretty easily. So now all you gotta do is place a half wall, place one of those there, and then there you have it. You got yourself a little loot room. Put place these down. Make sure that you lock these as well. You go up here. You're gonna want to place 2 more. Lock them up. And then, oh yeah, I almost forgot. You're gonna want to have a good bit of shotgun traps in this space. This makes it 10 times harder to actually raid this thing, and it gets very annoying. So that was a little too far up. About right here should be good. And then boom, there you have it. So if they do drop down here, they're gonna get shot by these shotgun traps, and there's not really a way for them to blow these out without also having to damage these, which means they'd have to use their explosives, which of course would just make the raid cost go up a bit. So of course you got this right here. You got your unlootable boxes, as long as they're locked. And yeah, then you're gonna want to go ahead, close this off, just like this. Except for here, then you're gonna want to go ahead, turn to stone. Just go ahead and make this an entire line of door frames. Of course, you're gonna go to armor, and you're gonna want to go ahead and place an armored here, and then all the way out to here, it's gonna be armored. So go ahead and upgrade. Right here, you got the roof. And then, yeah, there you have it. Alright, so then you're going to want to go back to metal. Just go ahead and fill all these in. You're going to leave that one open, though. Alrighty. Alright. Once you've gotten this far, you're just going to want to make a little thing right here out of sheet metal, or you can use this for furnaces, but this is going to be the way how you get up into your peak downs and stuff. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of the inside of this base for you guys. Like I was saying, it's not very difficult, but you just gotta make sure you do it correctly, because if you don't do it correctly, like I always say, it's just gonna be too simple, too easy, and these people that are raiding you are gonna get very easy loot, and raid cost is gonna go way down. If you guys do it as exactly as I show you, you're not gonna have a hard time. Nobody's gonna try to raid you, or they might try, but they're not gonna be able to. Alright, place these. Yeah, make sure you place them a little bit straighter. I'm just doing it to save some time. Go ahead, place this one right here. This one here. Like both of those. Go back up. Alright, so you have it. You have your first little main part of your base. And like I was saying, you can grab furnaces right here. Just grab 3 of them. You can plop them down right here. And then you'll be able to get into your roof access. Also, you're going to have to put down a, door here, which you can't do with the furnaces in the way. But go ahead and place down these. Make sure you guys lock these up as well. Alright, here we go. Alright, now you can get down into your peak downs. No problem. There we go. Alright. Now it's time for the actual, like, the weird part of the base, I guess you could say. Because, I mean, it's really weird. It's using roofs and stuff, as you guys saw when I was showing you how to build it, or like just the design. But it's basically just a bunch of roofs, but it increases it just as much as a wall does. And also, if there's a wall, it's basically 2 times the honeycomb, but like less space, you know? It saves a lot of space, saves a lot of room, it saves a lot of materials overall. Alrighty. So when you go around here, where's my door? Okay, there it is. Alright, so you're going to want to start off at your door because it's triangle foundations, and you don't want to start off, actually you're going to want to start off here. You're going to want to start off right beside a square foundation, because if you don't end on a square foundation, you won't be able to end it. I don't know why, it's just some weird glitch. But all you got to do is go all the way around, make sure that you start right beside a square foundation. As you guys can see, it's a really weird placement, dude. There we go. Alright. So yeah, you just gotta get some weird angles sometimes. Especially with the, as you guys will see here in a minute, placing the second layer. That'll be the, like your, what you call it? A little bit of an airlock. For your airlock room, it's just going to be stone, but it's not very hard. See? And then you can place it like that. And like I was saying earlier, you guys don't want to come down here with a whole bunch of materials, because if you do, you'll get locked up and then you'll lose a lot of stuff. So make sure you know how much you need before you actually come down here. Alright. So once you got that, actually I missed a garage door. Once you've gotten that, you can come up here, you can look around, of course. It's all secure. You can keep your base like this as the starter bit of it, but I would definitely upgrade it as soon as possible. So I'm going to show you guys now how you actually upgrade it. Alright, so first off, basically what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and start doing the exact same thing you did earlier, but with stone. Sometimes it's weird placement, you gotta get weird angles on it, like I was saying. Maybe it's wrong. Sometimes if it's wrong and you can't place it, it's because it's not the right placement method, or you gotta go in from a different angle. I should be able to place right here, shouldn't I? Something's wrong here, see? Because if it links up like that, something's definitely wrong. So if I put a square, I might have to go from this side then. You see, this is what I'm talking about. It's a bit weird. Sometimes if you start off wrong, you're gonna have to change how it is. I suggest starting off with triangles though. See, there we go. Place squares wherever you need them, but usually you don't need them until like certain areas. Yeah, like right here, you'd need a square. You'd have to get. Oh no. See, this is the problems I was running into earlier. See, look, you just gotta get some weird angles on it, but it will work. Alright, so now you have this little part of your base. Looks a little bit weird, but it's perfectly fine. Make sure it is stone, because if you use anything else, it'll just be a waste. Alrighty, so now what you want to do is you want to locate your door, which is right here, and go about this side of it. You go to little triangle foundation, make a little airlock for yourself. Go on the opposite side of your base, and just basically do the same thing. So you have 2 different ways of exit instead of 1, so nobody could just door camp you and the other door at the same time, as long as it's a solo. And it'll be less of an issue if you are getting door camped. So then basically you just gotta go around. It's probably the boring part of the video, but just gotta go around, place walls. You gotta place them 3 high. Oops. Yeah. Just gotta keep on placing them, And when it gets too high, I'll go ahead and show you guys how to make the peak downs. But your peak downs don't have to be perfect, but they gotta be decent. Alright. So now that you're up here, you can make your peak downs. So basically, just go ahead and put a triangle in every single one of these. Alright. There we go. And go ahead and put a triangle on every single right side. And there we go. Now it should look something like this. When you've done it, looks like a little bit of a saw. Then you can come in over here, and you can place these just like this. And you can always mess with it, tinker with it, make it better if you'd like. Like right here, there are none, but if you want to, you can come from over here. You could leave a thing open in the middle, or you can come in like this. Hold on. Do something like that. It's just however you like it. You gotta tinker with it, like I was saying. Do something like this. Have a good bit of peak downs. I wouldn't suggest like actual upgrading this stuff until you knew 100% you want it to look like. Because you can do, like I was saying, like you can do so many different things with it. Hold on, let me fix this. But yeah, I'll just give you guys some suggestions. But something like, hold on now. Sometimes they're difficult to make because they line up too well with the triangles. But you can also make them with the squares, like this, then like that, and then they look something like this. You can just keep on stretching them over, make them look all weird and stuff. And end up looking like this, and it's actually a really fun thing to do. It's like your own design. I already suggest this one though. It's pretty simple, it's pretty basic, but works really well, so I enjoy it. So you see, you just got your peak downs. Make sure you get enough to like the point where you can actually like use them as peak downs and not like holes for them to peek you and end up killing you and your entire team and just popping up from underneath them. But if you do it well enough, they shouldn't be able to. Just like I said, just tinker with it, find out the way how you like it. So like this would be a good example, seeing how there's not too many big gaps. Actually, there's a big gap right here, but you can fix it pretty easily just by doing this. So yeah, there you have it. That's your peek downs. So you can run around up here, peek down from different angles. And the good thing about this is it's so unpredictable. Like nobody's gonna know where you show up because they can go all the way to over here, and you can pop up here. You can pop up back over there. It's just a really good way to do it. So then basically what you're gonna want to do is put these here like this. And of course you can add another floor. You can add a helicopter floor, landing floor, whatever you want to do. But for this sake, I'm just going to go ahead, speed up the video a bit, and just, you know, make this the final floor of it. But yeah, this base design in total, I really do like it. Me and my clan used it last wipe. And if you guys do want to see me and my clan play some, you guys can check out my Twitch link in the description below. And yeah, you guys can watch me and my clan play there. It's pretty entertaining, I think. We do a lot of raids and stuff. Screw around with a bunch of groups, and they do not like us at all. But yeah, for this part, you guys are actually have to figure out like which way you're gonna want to put your walls, because they can't be hanging down in this one. Like they can't be like all wacky and stuff. They actually have to be like the design from below. So if there's a square down there, has to be a square here, you know. Triangles gotta be triangles, squares gotta be squares. And the easy way to find out is just go along sides And if it doesn't fit, it's supposed to be a square. But, you know. Oh, a little bit of lag, jeez. But I crashed for a second. Alright. But yeah, this base though, I really do love it. It's a baby of mine, you know. Personal design that I made up not too long ago. Alright. There we go. Yeah, but it's probably the boringest part of the video. I'm sorry if you guys are getting a little bit bored. It's going to be over here in a minute. But you guys can also add like traps and turrets, whatever you guys really want to. You can put garage doors all around here. You can put shop fronts and garage doors. Doesn't really matter, but I put them there for support. But yeah, you see. So this is what the overall finished part of your base should look like. Peek down, so you got your walls up. Alright. Now just to finish it up, just add some doors and stuff, you know. Add your code locks, make sure it makes an airlock so nobody can get through. Alright. You can run over here. Go ahead and do the same thing. And of course, there's other designs that you can do with this base. Like, I guarantee somebody can figure out how to add a bunker. I'm just not going to spend my time trying to add a bunker because this video would be like 40 minutes long if I try to do all that, make it all fancy and stuff, which it is a fancy base, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know, it's not too crazy. But something you guys really do have to do, and is this. So if you guys don't know, these take 3C4 to break. Also, make sure you turn off broadcasting. But these things take 3C4 to break, and this takes 8. So instead of being just a normal 3C4 and then, or just a normal 8C4, it's 11. So yeah, they're right here. I would suggest just for extra storage or whatever, you place these here. You know, you can place a workbench, but I prefer extra storage. Over here, this is where you're definitely gonna want to put your tier 3 workbench, or any workbench depending on whatever level you are when you build this base. Most likely tier 3 though. So yeah, you just want to place your tier 3 just like that. You can come around here. Right here you can place whatever you want. You can place, you know, more storages, research table. It's all up to you. I'm gonna leave the space pretty customizable. Also, in every single square, you can fit another one of these, and it'll also, like I said, make it way harder to raid. Because if you see, it does not catch you up at all. You can just keep running. Like, watch, I'll show you guys. You can just keep running throughout the base. Doesn't catch you, doesn't turn you, nothing. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this build, make sure that you guys like, comment on this video, and you know, maybe subscribe, turn on post notifications. But yeah, hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.